Okay, family. So welcome back to Boricua Science Nation, Chicago Science. Family, I want to talk about someone who is talking about a man. If you want to talk about a man, you need to look at yourself first. Who are you? Who are you really? If you think you are a great man, you think you don't have nothing to lose. Why will you talk about another man? You need to look at yourself first, right? Take a look at yourself. Take a look at your career. Take a look at what you have achieved as a man. I'm not saying this guy hasn't achieved anything. He's achieved a lot. Or this person. But he's not a man. Men do not do this. If you're a man, you don't do things like this. This is a person who has achieved a lot of things. Okay? Don't talk about men. Edgar Belanga has shown that he's a man. He's got his family, he's got his little kid. He's always with his wife, with his family, with his father, with his baby. He's doing things that not many people have done. Right now, he's going to fight a guy who maybe many people don't know, right? But it's an undefeated guy. The guy doesn't know how to lose. The guy has not lost. Many people are saying, "Oh, but this guy was a decade out of boxing. He's fought his last two fights, not a decade ago. He came back and won his last two fights. Maybe not against the best boxers, maybe against two bums, but he's won those fights. You know, Edgar Berlanga is giving this guy a chance, an opportunity to be good, to beat him. Now we're taking Edgar Berlanga at its word. After this fight, he's going to fight one of these people. Let's go over here. Okay, one of these guys. He's got Jaime Munguia, Jermall Charlo, Caleb Plant, Chirax. This guy, I've seen him before. And even Diego Pacheco is not here, but it's up here. Take a look at this. Rematch with Canelo and Diego Pacheco. Okay, right here it says Mostrar Más. Okay, so after my match, after my March 8th fight, these are the next six fights that I want in no particular order. He's promised us, he said he's gonna fight these six fights after he fights this guy Mantequilla Gonzalez. I don't know his whole name, but he's gonna fight a guy whose name they call him Mantequilla, okay? So butter. So right here, he's telling us that he's gonna fight these guys. We don't know in what order. I would like to see him fight Caleb Plant in his next fight. But if Edgar Berlanga doesn't fight any of these guys in his next fight, even I would go after him. Even I would go after Edgar Berlanga if he doesn't fight any of these guys. This guy's right here. Jaime Munguia, Jermall Charlo, Caleb Plant, Chirax. They rematch with Canelo Alvarez that he's not gonna get if he doesn't beat at least three of these guys. Diego Pacheco, at least if he beats, let's say Caleb Plant, he beats Diego Pacheco, and he beats Jermall Charlo. I don't know because Jermall Charlo hasn't fought for a long time. Well, let's say Jaime Munguia, who come back and have a rematch with the guy that he lost against, and then fight Edgar Berlanga. If Edgar Berlanga wins these three fights, let me put them in order. Even this guy, Chirax, this is a pretty good fighter. I saw him. He's 6'3". He's a middleweight. He's 6'3". He could make the super middleweight easy. If he doesn't fight any of this, I mean, if he fights, let's say Caleb Plant and this guy Chirac, and Diego Pacheco, he could get the Canelo Alvarez fight. Or Caleb Plant, Diego Pacheco, and Jaime Munguia, he could get the Canelo Alvarez fight because he's beating three top fighters. And I think this should be the order. Caleb Plant first, Diego Pacheco second, and then when Jaime Munguia, if he beats the guy who beat him, fight him. If he doesn't, then take on this guy on Chiras. Because Jermall Charlo, I don't think that guy should be in this list. I don't think that guy should be in this list. And if Edgar Berlanga fights Jermall Charlo, that is an experienced guy, but he's been out of boxing for a long, long time, man. Let's go over it. Okay, so here we are, family. We got Jermall Charlo right here. He's 6'1", like Edgar Berlanga. 73.5 reach. He's got a half reach advantage against Edgar Berlanga. He's I don't know how old is he because he's inactive right now. Take a look at this. His last fight was against Jose Benavides Jr. Pretty good fighter, but not a not a high caliber fighter. The guy is not a 168-pound division. He fought him in this 166-pound division. He was 166 pounds when his opponent was 161. So we know that Jose Benavides was not even, he was fighting a middleweight against a super middleweight almost. Okay? And this was in 2023, more than a year ago. Okay? More than a year ago. So we've got almost 2 years. I mean, a year and in like 3 months, something like that. It was in November of 2023. Okay, so this guy, I don't think should be on Edgar Belanga's list, but this guy is a good fighter. We all know this guy is a good fighter, but okay, let's take a look at this. In his last 3 fights against Debrachenko, who had a great fight against Munguia, he beat him by unanimous decision. He beat Juan Marcias Montiel by unanimous decision, and then he beat this middleweight who only got to a 161-pound division, 161 pounds for the fight. He was 166 the day of the weight. We're talking about the day of the weight, the day before the fight. He was in 166, and this guy Jose Benavides, David Benavides' brother, was 161. Okay, a 10-rounder. He beat him by unanimous decision. Easy fight for him. But he hasn't fought for a long time. So I don't think Edgar Bernal should be fighting this guy. But if he fights him, it's going to be a good fight because this guy is a good fighter. But he's not in any top level right now. He's not even a champion. He's not in a top level. You know, he one of the top fighters right now. He's not. Caleb Plant wanted to fight this guy right now. He doesn't even mention him. So for Edgar Berlanga to be mentioning this guy, I don't think it's a good idea. And if Edgar Berlanga fights this guy after he fights this guy he's fighting next, the Mantequilla guy, I think that it's not going to look good either. You know, he's going to have many people criticizing him like always, like always. Right now, there are many people criticizing him, making fun of him, saying all crazy things about Edgar Berlanga. But Edgar Berlanga said he was going to make a tune-up fight. This is a tune-up fight. This next fight is a tune-up fight. And just because Edgar Berlanga said that he sells and he's not going to be the main event, you're going to see that the people who are going to go there to fight The people who are going to go to the fight are going to be the people who are going to be looking for the Edgar Berlanga fight, the last fight, the main event fight is going to be empty. You're going to see that. I'm telling you that right now. Because where they're going to fight is a Puerto Rican place in Orlando, Florida, okay? So it is a Puerto Rican place. Many Puerto Ricans live there. So it should have been Edgar Berlanga the main event because the other fight is not a title fight. It's just two guys who are good, who are going to be fighting in that card. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe Edgar Berlanga has some issues with Eddie Hearns, and Eddie Hearns just did this to damage Edgar Berlanga's image, or something happened. Something happened there, man. I'm telling you, something had to happen because Edgar Berlanga had to be the main event because that's the fight the people there would like to see. They would like to see Edgar Berlanga fighting, not those two guys who I think they're not. I think they're not undefeated. The both of them. We're gonna be looking for that in my next video, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm telling you, it was not right to do that. It was something to just make Edgar look bad. Because Edgar Berlanga is the man who sells there. I'm telling you. Edgar Berlanga is the man who sells. And I saw a video. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, family, here it is. Here's a video that I was talking to you about. I want to say something before I put this short clip here of this guy talking criticizing Edgar Berlanga. Let's say that because everybody was waiting for Edgar Berlanga to announce his next opponent, right? Supposedly it was going to be Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado has 17 losses, man. 17 losses. If Edgar Berlanga would have taken that fight, I think they would have been criticizing him even more for taking that fight. Okay, because the guy is he's retired already. He's a guy who hasn't had a fight for more than a year, or I think almost 2 years, maybe 2 years. So I think this if it's a tune-up fight, it's a tune-up fight. This guy is ranked number 100. 100 on BoxRec, and everybody's just picking up on that. But the guy is undefeated. Okay, he's undefeated. Take a look at what this guy says.
What's up, fight fans? Earlier today, Edgar Berlanga announced that his comeback fight is against this guy, Puerto Rican Edward Gonzalez Ortiz. And he's taken a beating in the comments section, so much so he had to release on his Instagram story that he's going to be doing a video explaining in more detail. Before that comes out, let's take a closer look at his opponent. Ortiz is undefeated, 20-1 with one draw, 16 knockouts. Doesn't sound too bad, right? He's currently ranked 100th in the world in the middleweight division and the #1 middleweight in all of Puerto Rico. He's 35 years old, 5'11" orthodox fighter. But here lies in the issue. Ortiz took close to a decade off of his career. Look at Rogelio Medina Luna. He won that via split and then went 10 years without fighting. And then from 2024 till now, he's fought twice. I wonder what Berlanga is going to say. What do you guys think of this matchup? What's up, fight fans? Earlier today, Edgar Berlanga announced that his comeback fight is against this guy.
You already said it. Edgar Berlanga is going to be criticized no matter what. No matter what Edgar Berlanga does, he's going to be criticized. Okay. If Edgar Berlanga takes, let's say that he takes on Charlo his next fight, or he takes on Jaime Munguia without Jaime Munguia avenging the loss that he had, he's going to be criticized. Now, if he fights Caleb Plant, I think that's a good fight. Diego Pacheco is a good fight. This other middleweight guy who is tall and a good fighter. I think he's a British guy, but he looks Arab to me. He's got Arab descendant. So if he fights any of those three guys, and I think Jaime Munguia would be a good fight, but Jaime Munguia needs to avenge his loss first, the loss that he had. Okay, so it is what it is, family. It is what it is. Edgar Berlanga is going to fight this guy next, the 15th of March, not the 8th. It's going to be on the 15th. It's going to be in Orlando, Florida, in a place where it is a Puerto Rican place. Okay, so so I think that this thing that happened with Edgar Berlanga was it had to be something that happened with a problem that he had with the management or with Eddie Hearns. Remember, this is the last fight Edgar Berlanga has with this promotional company with the Zone. It's his last fight of the contract. Maybe Eddie Hearns wanted Edgar Berlanga to fight someone better. Edgar Berlanga didn't want to do that right now. And maybe that was the problem. Maybe remember it was the last fight on the contract. So Eddie Hearns wants as much money as he can get. Maybe Edgar Berlanga didn't assure him that he was going to sign with him again. And things happen, man. Things happen, and I'm really I'm pretty sure that there's something happened there, man. Edgar Berlanga not being the main event in that card is something that had to happen. Something that had to happen. And let's go back to this guy once again, to this person, not a guy. This is not a guy. Take a look at this guy, at this person once again. This person. Take a look at this person, and you will see that this person cannot be talking about any other man. Any other man. Okay? He cannot be talking about any other man because he's not a man. If you are a man, you can talk about other men, but if you're not, just leave it there, man. Just leave it. Let it go. Let it go. Stop talking about other men because you're not a man. You've done some pretty good things in the sport, but you're not a man because men do not do things like this. Men, real men, do not do things like this. Okay? That's all I have, family. Thanks a lot. God bless you all. And I will be seeing you in my next video. Okay? God bless you all, family.